believe it or not. You understand? Yeah, it's a small country. It's one of the best countries. You know, we are very good people. And then I think what we should strive for is for our country to survive. You know, and that's why we promote peace in our country. You know, for so many years we've been promoting peace, and people that brought war still continue to have the face and idea of discrimination. This is wrong, and we will not sit as citizens of this country. I was in opposition before. I faced this thing before, and then of course I'm in opposition. We'll put check to that.
Wow. And these things happen in the wake of these turbulent times. You know, the economic hardship is very high, and there were people that you may have placed on payroll and so forth here and there, but these are Liberians. In the wake of all of these hardships, they have been taking off jobs, and some of them could be angered by that and take matters into their own hands. And you are a man of peace, and if they did support you and they are suffering because they are associated with you, people have been taking up tenure positions. Whoever associated with you, either directly or indirectly, they have been taking up jobs. These things could anger people and they could take matters in their own hands. What say you to this? Yeah.
Maybe the international community that were reminding us to make sure that we don't break the rules and regulations. They are still there. And we have to respect the laws of the Republic. That's what we did. When I was in power, when they tell me that no, this is a tenure position, you cannot move the person until their tenure expire. So be it. That's the law. We can break the law. So I hope that the government will take heed. It's important to respect the law of the Republic. We're not a democratic period, so we need to respect the law. All we look for is to respect the law, and that's what we did.
Looking at the common people are losing their jobs at various places as well. Not just only tenure position holders. They are the ones that are feeling the pinch the most. They got nothing.
Maybe when you are angry and you let the wrong people thinking that they are the savior, is wrong. You understand? We were in opposition before. If you employ poor people that have the minimum, and somebody come to power and believe that because they associate with other people, they have to be taking on job. This is very bad. That's not good. No leader can do that. You know, and what $50 job, $100 job, you mean the government that come to power that came to rescue cannot even give a $50, $100 job or lead a citizen on that job? This is wrong. It's wrong. It be everything that they're doing wrong, and we know that. You know, but again, the peace of Liberia is the most important. It's the most important, and that's why we in accordance with the law. You know, this is wrong. People supported the Unity Party. I came to power. I left them there. These are citizens of the country. But you can employ a Senegalese man and you refuse to employ a Liberian. Is that what it is? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing is wrong. Maybe the disrespect is wrong. Breaking our laws is wrong. And the old men know that. Bwaga know that. Bwaga know that. When we were there, the Bwaka, we used to go to him, even fee Bwaka because of his title. You know what I'm saying? Make him comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing? You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Wow. But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Sawyer time, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor time, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong.
Liberia, calling the sweet land of liberty on the continent of Africa, West Africa to be specific, the Republic of Liberia. But on this blessed Monday morning, the 17th day of March 2025, this is, I like to say, a pleasant good morning and a warm welcome to your program, Talk About It on Kings 88.5. On Talk About It, we discuss issues of national concern. We bring them on the table and afford you there in Radio Land the time to be a part of the program by putting forth your comments, suggestions, and recommendations the way forward. On I bet we can move our country to Mama Liberia. We disagreed though, but we found a common ground and forced ahead as a people. Please be my guest. My name is Israel. Well, we are here. Let's take a just of our theme song, Big Bang, as we talk about Liberia. Thank you so kindly. Let me say good morning to the peace-loving people of our country, Mama Liberia, across the 15th of political division of the Republic of Liberia. I greet you all this morning with clarity and extension. Those of you across Masorado County within the 17th electoral district, let me say good morning to you. Maybe you are on your pin, on the motorbike, on a private or commercial vehicle. You are heading to town, to job, your business side, and you are in tune to Kings 88.5. Let me say good morning to you and thank you so kindly for being a part of our broadcast. Those of you across Liberia, in Bombing, in Grand Cape Man, in Bapolu, in Magibi, Firestone, Unification Town, Cotton Tree, Grand Bassa, Bon County, Grand Gide, Grand Crew, Nimba, Riverses, wherever you are, and you are following us via the social media, we want to say good morning. Let me say a very good morning to the people that are in Bon County, because Bon County is gradually taking over, and every morning they are in tune to Kings 88.5, and in the evening hours. I want to say thanks to all of you there and those of you across the country, to our friends in the diaspora. Let me say good morning to all of you. And I'm grateful again to be back. I want to thank God for you all. I want to thank God for a successful week. It was very splendid. It was very fantasmaglorious. And it was very an excitement week. We want to thank God for His grace, His guidance, His protection, His coverage. And, moreover, we want to thank God for longevity, for the opportunity. It is a privilege. It is not our right. It is a privilege for us, given to us by God. And so we're happy to be back. We wake up. It was last night the rainfall. Oh, it was very, very serious. Yeah, but at least it's calm down this morning, and so we are grateful to be back. We're very happy, and we're going to continue to do what we can do. Let me quickly open up, your cash giveaway so that you can play and get 4,000. Yeah, it should be 4,000. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah. So I try to get the code. I try to memorize this code. But let me be sharing. You can share with your friends so that they can be a part of the program. Talk about it. I just want to share something with us this morning, and then I will open the telephone lines, then take your interaction. But I want you to win some cash this morning. It's very important. It's helpful. It's very helpful. It's very important. Be sharing with some friends. Be sharing with them. Be sharing with some friends. What's happening with my phone? Be sharing with some friends. I'm trying to check out something. Okay, let me. Be sharing. Yeah. All right. So we see a little bit of distraction coming in. I'll give you the code. Should be. That's what I try to get here. I don't know what happened to my phone. It's just freezing. It's not even responding. Be sharing there. Trying to. This phone is acting funny. All right, so let's be going ahead. They'll send me the code because my phone is freezing. I don't know. They will have the code sent to me, and then of course we'll record it to you. But I try to see some level of distraction, and the little bit of distraction that I'm seeing coming. And I thank God because I was one of those person that spoke about it. I spoke about it during the George Weah administration, not the Joseph Walker. During the George Weah administration, I spoke about it. I spoke about it liftedly. Nobody listened to me. When I was speaking, when I was talking about it, I made it very clear it was not about Andrew Wampoo. It was about Liberia. It was not about an individual. It was about the country. The consequences was not coming for an individual. It was coming for a country. But we saw it like, somebody was the problem. They was the target. And when we get them, of course, the situations will be okay. And I told you that you don't play with our passport because it is our national security. It has to do with national security. It has the proclivity to undermine the peace, the security of the state. Every day I was coming, if there were 10, 15 minutes, I was talking about it. I was talking about it. And I was clear about it. That we cannot get to the root cause of something if we don't understand from where it is coming from. So it is a system, it is a cartel. Until we break the cartel, we are able to establish, go down to the system, we are able to do due diligence. We're just causing all of the noise. And I see the blame games from the Unity Party. I see the blame games that the CDC is the one responsible for what is about to happen. Oh, seriously? It is the CDC that is responsible for what is happening or what is about to happen? No. Those who from the Unity Party want to blame the CDC government and say the CDC government was the one that gave passport to criminals, gave passport to people, gave passport to road, gave passport to this, gave passport to rapists, gave passport to terrorists. The Unity Party. That is what they are saying now. That it is the CDC government of George Weah that issue passport to criminals. That's how they turn it. Their men, Henry Costa, came in defense of them and said, yeah, we will put a blame on CDC government. We will put the blame on them. They issue it. They were the ones selling it. They are looking for escape route and an escape route. The Unity Party. They even accused Madam Salif. Then they came and said, George, we are dead. So then what happened under the Joseph Human Bwaka-led government? You know, I will give you a synopsis. I will give you little by little. I'm going to dig again deeper into this thing. And I will bring out many revelations all through this week. Like what I did a year or two ago. I will dig deeper into it. And I will give you revelations. And I will reveal to you facts surrounding this whole passport thing. The Americans are serious. You think they're joking? You think that thing what you're doing, you're talking about CDC? You think the Americans get on about that thing you're talking? They know that thing when you talking about CDC issue passport. The Americans not interested into it. They're not interested. They have no interest in that thing you're talking about. The 60 days that you're fighting for, it's not about 60 days. we going. In that 60 days, you can't do nothing because it is not the plenty talk. The cartel are there. You're not willing to dismantle the cartel. You have already promoted them. You have already carried them to the level. You put them in the position, the chain of command, the whole operation from the level of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to the Executive Marshal. We know what you have done already, so that they don't fool us. The Americans already know. They do know, Liberians. No, but look, Joe Baka will not fool the people say that Joe Weah didn't get a passport, that Joe Weah get it, that Joe Weah issued the passport. You are the seated government. What have you done now? What have you done to deal with the situation? Have you launched an investigation? Have you investigated as a government that came to change everything? You say you have come to rescue. You want to blame George Weah government, but you in power now. What have you done? Have you been able to break the cartel? You want to escape the thing, the real issue in Liberia, you won't leave it, that the passport you won't bring as distraction. You will not fool the Liberian people. That whole thing, the conclusion of the matter on Capitol Hill, the people will hear it. So don't think, say, you will touch people, you won't bring passport issue, because the Americans are not coming now. They are serious. Now you took it for granted. You felt the American had no interest in the passport they need. So you sat down surprisingly. You said CDC issue passport. They sold passport to criminals. Okay, you empower. What have you done? You as a seated government. You have not been able to investigate the matter of Joe Barker. What have you done? You said CDC issue passport to criminals. Okay, you empower. What have you done? I want to know my G. Wait, let me ask. 1 minute. Class. 1 minute. Yeah, hold on 1 minute. Someone's on my screen. I want to see whether. Yeah, hold on. So what have you done? And you see, the noise, the whole thing about this Unity Party, they want to escape the real issue. You can't blame CDC. You are in power now. Have you investigated? Have you launched any investigation? Hmm? Who are the people you got there? You still carrying the cartel. You still got the group that doing what they are doing, and you want to blame other people. I was telling you yesterday, nobody think he was doing it to Andrew Wampoo, because it was not about Andrew, it was about the country. It was not about him. Today he become the sacrificial lamb because of some individuals that wanted to please themselves, wanted things for their self-aggrandizement. He became a sacrificial lamb, and everybody saw him as the devil. But is it over yet? Is it over? It's not over. It's not. I've not had the interaction with him. It's not over yet. It's not over. You have not done any investigation. All right. Look at the foreign ministry there. During Madam Salif administration, Madam D.W. Gray was serving as the Deputy Minister for Legal Affairs. When George Weah took over, she was still there as Deputy Minister for Legal Affairs at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And you know, the position of a Deputy Minister for Legal Affairs at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is mean that person, she was responsible for all legal affairs or all legal activities that involved the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. That was a responsibility. That's a responsibility, like the issuing of contracts with our foreign missions, embassies, rental foreign affairs, bidding, treaties, passport, bureau, legal ramification attached to passport. Yet she was in charge. She served under the Madam Salif. She served under the George Weah administration. Joseph Barker took over. If you were truly concerned about the issue of our national security, our national identity, the issue about this passport started, you should have launched investigation. I wrote the U.S. Embassy. I wrote them for clarity on the issue about the passport. And they said they was looking up to the Liberian government. Because of that passport issue, Andrew Wampoo was sanctioned. His family was sanctioned. Today, he's not around. You have not done an investigation. You, as a Unity Party with all the educated people, you did nothing. Madam D.W. Gray was working as Deputy Minister under George Weah at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Now, Joe Barker, you should have launched this whole thing about the passport, the investigation. The Honorable Senator Meton Gbeson Gafide was then the minister. What you see? You should have launched an investigation because you came and you say you came to rescue us now. You came to rescue the situation. CZ and spoil it, Madam Celine and spoil it. Your everything spoiled. So you came now to rescue us. You failed to investigate, but you just shaving blame and CDC was selling passport of criminal to the other person, but you refuse to do due diligence. Madam D. was great when you took over. I remember. I remember Andrew Wampoo. He wrote Joe Baker. He wrote. I did an investigation. He wrote Joe Baker. When Joe Baker was president, he wrote him. When he won the election, he wrote him. I believe when he became the president or the campaign. But Andrew wrote Joe Baker, bringing it to his knowledge and wanted him to look into the matter. He wrote your president, your Joe Baker, the man who was in the center space and he was sanctioned, Andrew Wampoo, the then suspended in battle passport director. He wrote Joe Baker. I have a copy of the communication that he wrote Joe Baker. He wrote Joe Baker. I have a copy. He wrote the American government. I have a copy. Now, why was he writing all those communications? He brought to Joe Baker attention what was happening, and he wanted some level of investigation so as to get to the nitty-gritty of the whole passport issue. What did Joe Baker did nothing about it. He turned down the communication. He had no interest in it. It was not important. Andrew was of no relevant. He was not a person of interest. But in his, do you know what has happened? Do you know whether the Americans have spoken with him, whether the FBI has spoken with him, whether the CIA has spoken with him? He's a person of interest. If Joe Baker was serious, why can't you launch investigation? So go and ask the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Go and ask Sylvester Greatsfeld, the Minister of State. Go ask two of them. Go ask two of them, which of them issue a passport to their nephew? Who issue a passport to their security? One is in Canada now, one gone to the US. Who issued the passport to them? Go ask them. You see, all that thing you're doing, you're only mixing things up and you're playing a kind of form and you want to shade blame on George Weah government. No. You are the very one that's giving up the passport to those people. Stop bringing George Weah in the picture. Now you're in power. Why you can't investigate the passport issue? Why again investigate? To show you that Joe Baker is very insensitive to this whole thing. D.Y. Gray worked with Madam Selishi, worked with George Weah. When Joe Baker came to power, Joe Baker promoted Madam D.Y. Gray. He took her from the position of Deputy Minister for Legal Affairs and made her the Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs. You think Baker is serious to investigate that passporting? And they can't, I think what Costa talking, they can't even reach the 60th day. The 60th day have started already. So if Baker was serious to investigate, why he promoted D.Y. Gray? You think D.Y. Gray is not person of interest? The mistake that I see with the CDC government, George Weah should have just suspended that woman, that D.Y. Gray woman, that day. He should have suspended her and turn her over for investigation. Ask the Governmental affiliate to go and explain. But I will not blame these people. Darius DeLon that said himself over there on the Senate Committee for Foreign Affairs. He was the very person that confirmed D.Y. Gray. He knows exactly what been happening. But they sat down there, they criticized George Weah, they confirmed D.Y. Gray for the position of a Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs. So the team is it's a cartel, it's a group of people that are doing it. All that thing they're going to do, we don't want to play on you to tear your eyes from the real issue. They should stop blaming CDC. They know what is happening. Why can't they investigate? Why Joe Baker can't launch investigation? You think D.Y. Gray is not person of interest? Oh, but you made her Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs. You gave her a bigger responsibility. In the absence of the minister proper, D.Y. Gray is the acting minister. When the minister proper is not in the country, she serves as acting minister. When the minister is not in office, she serves as acting minister. I will take it little by little. I will release the names of them who issued the passport to their people and left the country. Listen, all the things I spoke about this thing 2-3 years ago. I talked week, months about it. I was talking about it. I was the only person I was talking about this Andrew Wampoo issue. This saga, I was the only person I was speaking about it. I wrote the U.S. government. I wrote of the guys then from Ghana. We was actively involved into it because we wanted to get to the root cause of it. So Joey, I was not in power. I was talking. Joey, I was in power. I was right there at this King's FM, and I was talking about it. We used him as a sacrificial lamb. But what I told you that it was not about Andrew, it was about our country. Today, Joe, we are in power. And the same passport issue on your back. And the Americans are serious about it. Because you have not done the right thing. And you will not fool the Americans. You have not done the right thing. You cannot stay accommodate those same people and you want the result. No, that's not possible. My no problem with the CDC. They didn't investigate. That was one of mistake they made. They should have get rid of Dewey Gray and investigate her. Invite Honorable Major Garrison Gafile. Why is that the Senate? Go there to give some explanation. But they didn't. That was their own mistake there. All right. CDC had a cross rack over the mouth. That was the mistake. United Party came to remove the cross rack. It worked completely in the bottom. United Party came to power. Instead of them investigating, they tell a woman, Joseph Baga made a woman Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs. That whole thing, that cartel, librarians, people will not fool you. They should not fool you. They tell my papa, Pearson and made him the Director General for Passport. Dewey Gray is the Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs. Dewey Gray, Pearson, General Director, Sylvester Grisfield, the office of the president. So whatever the boy want to do, it goes smoothly. Nobody asks questions from you straight to the president, or the president to that president. Nobody asks any question. You say they want to put them playing all your ones. Look, Baga doesn't have the political will to investigate. He can't. If Joe Baga was serious, you were going to invest. Why you get investigated and you say CDC people there, they want to say in the passport. All those connected with the passport issue, why you can't investigate them? If you say you want to have a blame game and Costa said on going a Facebook page and say that CDC was issuing passport, okay, you say that CDC. You are the seated government. Launch an investigation now. All those that were involved, let's bring them to book. And that is what the Americans wanted you to do. You come to power, you can't even do it. You said CDC was the one. All right, you there now. You can't do anything. You can't do anything. So, who is responsible? They said the CDC has said don't investigate. Okay, CDC now investigate the people now. Then do investigation into the passport saga. You are in power. You came to rescue. What have you done? You have done nothing. You wake up on some money. You say you can't support diplomatic passport. You can't put cancellation to it. That CDC stop it or are you? You were the one that put an end to it. Oh, you took Dewey Gray. You made Dewey Gray be woman. Oh. So I don't want, listen, I followed this whole passport issue in totality. I'm still following. The reason why you see me talking about it, because when I hear you're talking about they want blame CDC know about the passport issue, they want, because I didn't say that blame Joria that they want are doing it, and they want that Joria handling passport issue. That George Weah gave passport to a nephew to go to Canada. That George Weah gave passport to a security to go to the US. Go and ask them at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. They know that George Weah issued the passport. It said George Weah that issued the passport under the Joe Baga government for your nephew to go to the US, for your security to travel to Canada. That George Weah issued the passport. The diplomatic passport you're talking about, that George Weah gave it to them. It said George Weah. You're not willing to investigate. Look, this government is not serious. And the American will, that thing will hold you. Your game to, there is no explanation for you to give in the 60 days. Absolutely nothing. The system is still the same. The cartel are still there. They stay operating. They're still doing what they do best. And you stay there. You are part of it. Then you want to share blame on people? You can't fool the Americans. You can't fool the Americans. I'm very clear with you. It will surprise you to know that my investigation have established that the Americans have spoken to Andrews ever since. They have the CIA. You're sitting right here and things are happening around you. The Americans already know what is going on. They know exactly. They know. They know. They have the information to their tip. They want to see whether you, Joe Baker, you really got the political will. Whether you're able to investigate it. You know about. You wake up in the morning, you make D.W. Gray, Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs. You get on one big portfolio. And they work the Oman Holy, that big position. She is the principal deputy to the minister proper. She coordinates all foreign activities. All foreign activities. When you talk about all the ambassadors, all the honorary council, they work directly under Madam D.W. Gray. They make report to her directly. So she's not an ordinary person. When the minister proper is not in office, Madam D.W. Gray is the acting minister of foreign affairs. So who are you going to investigate? You have the power now. NRCDC people investigate now. NRCDC people issue the passport. So who are over the passport? If you say that citizen people issue the passport to criminals and whoever you think they are, those people that were serving in those capacities, where are they? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. You think you can invite the former minister, Honorable Mason Gafile? D.W. Gray is stay there. If you truly concerned about Liberia and concerned about this passport issue, then why you promoted D.W. Gray? You're not willing. You cannot fool these people. You're not willing. Your cancellation of the passport is to your whole thing about doing this. You just want to play on the ordinary Liberians. Where's the code? Let me announce this thing. All right, so that star 79 and star 24 hash. Yeah. Star 79 and star 24 hash. The $4,000. Star 79 and star 24 hash. You can play your cash giveaway. Okay, so you can win your full 4,000. The phone really frustrated me today. You can win your 4,000 Liberian dollars. So don't mind them. Don't allow them to fool you. Don't allow them to mislead you. Don't allow them to come and tell you, say, they blame the issue about our passport, that CDC was issuing passport, or that CDC was doing. You know how many passports your issue was in your talk over? Do you know how many passports they issue out? The very unity party of Joe Baker that causing us and saying that George, we are government, they are the one that doing it. They are the one that gave passport out to people. So they should hold the blame. No, they want to fool you. Don't let them mislead you. Whatever decision that the Americans are bringing, it has nothing to do with George Weah. Whatever decision that the Americans are bringing on this unity party government, it has nothing to do with George Weah. It has absolutely nothing to do with George Weah. Don't allow them to fool you. Don't allow them to fool you. The Americans have given them 60 days to work out the modality, to fix up their mess, to clean their dirtiness, to clean their rags, to put things into place. They want to use the passport issue as an escape route. No. The sanction that is coming is not coming because of George Weah. It's coming because of the lackadaisical approach and behavior of the Unity Party. You think the Americans don't know you are breaking down everything? The Americans are aware that you broke down the rule of law. They know that there are brutality in the country, police brutality. They know that you are involved into acts that contravene international laws and norms. They are aware. They gave you 60 days to get rid of the dirtiness, the rags in your governance system. And you think the 60 day long? We're going already. What explanation you think Joe Baker would give to the Americans? That Joe Weah didn't give passport, that Joe Weah didn't do that. No. You leave this George Weah man in. Focus on what you're supposed to do. You came to rescue. You don't think if I were you, Joe Baker, I was going to dismiss Madam D.W. Gray. You know what? Leaving Georgia administration, since I want to investigate the passport issue, Madam Diwa will serve as Deputy Minister of Legal Affairs under Madam Salif in Georgia. All I need to do, I can keep her there. I would dismiss her, send her for investigation, invite Honorable Meton Gwezong to give us some information needed. Then you serious. So then the Americans will know that Joseph Yuma Baka is serious on this issue about our national security. You said no, you refused to do it, but instead you promoted Madam Diwa Gray. You carry her from Deputy for Legal Affairs to Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs. You carry her there. So what are you telling the Americans? That they don't know what they are doing? They trust, they look forward to you to investigate this matter and other things. You're not able. The very people that should be people of interest are the very people you promoted. The very people that should be people of interest, that should help you, that should facilitate your investigation, are the very people you have carried up to the zenith politically. So are you telling the Americans that they don't know what they're doing? You're not serious. That sanction that is coming is not coming because of George Weah. It's coming because of you people, the laissez-faire spirit, the spirit that you exhibit on a very high peak, that you refuse to do the right thing. The rule of law is broken down. No respect for the rule of law. People's rights have been violated. You intimidate citizens. You stop people from protesting peacefully. You deploy police as if we are in a Gentile state. You think the Americans are happy with that? They are not happy. They are not happy. Coupled with the things that you said other people are doing. You are the worst. You are the worst at doing it. So if you say that boy we are causing trouble here now, that boy we are bust the bottle, that boy we are throw the water anyway. Okay, do your investigation. And are you in power? You in authority. Why you can't investigate those that were involved, those that were working? Because if something happens at Kings FM and we wanted to do an investigation, the department that is responsible for where the fraud, the allegation, the accusation is coming from, that department will be of importance to management. Management will do due diligence. Management will invite the heads of that department to a meeting based on an investigative committee set up by the general manager to look into the matter. So we will invite those from that department to explain to us how we got here with these problems, with some of the things that are happening. So they will have to explain. But instead of us inviting the department that is headed by Mr. X, we intend taking over now. We go and promote the man or promote the woman. Then are we serious to investigate? No, that means management is not serious. There is the general manager asking somebody that accused that there's certain thing. All right? Certain things happen. What is it? If you just come into the picture and say, no, this thing is too much, let me invest. Then the person who is supposed to investigate, he wake up and say, oh, well, you'll be next to me. Yeah? You'll be my deputy. When that person is supposed to be a person of interest to him, that person should be investigated. No, he's not going to go into it. Are you serious now to fight? Are you serious to bring an end to the happenings there from that department? No. And that is what Joe Baka refused to do. And you want to shift blame on the George Weah government that they are not serious, blah, blah. Joseph Baka officials who are in offices doing their own thing, they've been issued diplomatic passports. Washington know that you issue passport to criminals. They know you are in charge. They know everything. They know everything. So the guy who you call the photo guy who getting a passport, that we are getting a passport. The guy who was arrested in Japan, the Joe Poto, with a Liberian diplomatic passport issued by the Unity Party government. Who gave him the passport? That we are giving to him. You think the Americans don't know? Who gave the passport to Joe Poto? The Liberian guy that was arrested in Japan, who was carrying a diplomatic passport issued under the Unity Party government. It said George Weah gave it to him. You think the Americans don't have the facts? They do. All they're expecting from you, Joe Baka, investigate. But how will you investigate? Madam Diwa Gray Mahoma should be a person of interest because she served under the George Weah administration as Deputy Minister for Legal Affairs when this whole passport saga came about. Instead of you now making that woman a woman of interest, you choose not to promote the woman. You go, you made a woman be a woman again. You carried the woman from Deputy Minister for Legal Affairs to Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs. You gave the woman more responsibility. All the ambassadors, the honorable council, everybody report to her. Everybody pour honor her. The woman control everywhere. So are you serious to let us know? Now you can't fool the people. The 60 days the American people gave you, they are very serious about it. They are very, very serious about it. So when I see you will say, oh, the Andrew Wampoo do it. The Andrew Wampoo do it. You leave Andrew. Today, Andrew is suffering as a result of a group of cartel that wanted to perpetuate themselves into power. Today, Andrew is suffering. His family is suffering. How many of you one day have gone to look for Andrew's wife, his children? None of you. You sit on the veranda, you are there, saying what you want to say. And you want to come and blame George Weah? You want to come and blame the CDC? If CDC created the trouble, you are in power. You were causing a few days ago. George Weah refused to investigate United Party in our business. We investigated people. He had the power. When he came to power, he's supposed to investigate Manaseli. He investigated Manaseli. In our business, we investigate him. Then why you can't investigate the passport issue? Why you can't investigate? To establish the facts. Say you came with clean hands. You come with equity. Your hands should be clean. You should investigate now. Why are you not willing to investigate? The people of interest, they stay around. You promoting them. You giving them BB work. You increase their responsibility. You think we understand your cartel? The Americans are aware. Who gave the passport to their nephew? Go and ask Madam Besley. Go and ask Sylvester Graceful. Who gave the passport to the guy that traveled to Canada? Go and ask. Go ask them. You think the Americans sit over there, they don't know what you're doing here? They know that what you're doing. You're not fool the Liberian people, and when you break everything down, the rule of law, everything chakla, and then you want to deceive the Liberian people. No, Liberia, let me let you to know. This whole issue about sanction, it is not about George Weah. It is not about George Weah. It is about the recklessness, the carelessness about this Unity Party government. What is about to come? It is because of the carelessness, the recklessness of the Unity Party government. They are highly insensitive. They are unwilling to do due diligence. They are not willing to do the right thing. And if you are not willing to do the right thing, oh well, you just running around. You're not helping the process. You're just running around. And I think it is important to let you Liberian people to know that this issue about the sanction is not about George Weah. It is about Joe Baka government being reckless. It is about Joe Baka government being very reckless. Very, very reckless. So the Americans are aware. They know about this passport issue. And so nobody going to draw Weah into it. George Weah get passport to the people. George Weah, when you're there, you don't want to get a passport. Oh. Okay, Joseph Baka. And you said George Weah supposed to investigate Manaseli. He didn't do it. Saying you come to power, you're investigating. Why you can't investigate a passport issue now? You want more than 1 year of your administration. You have done nothing about this. Because you get to know that the Americans are tired with you. Your government is reckless. Your government is useless. Your government is worthless. They break down the rule of law. They damage the country. They make Liberia look bad. People are not willing to invest in the country. And they are thinking about placing sanction coupled with the passport issue. They are vexed because you issue a diplomatic passport to criminals, to terrorists, and they are coming for you now that you are concerned. So it means that if Joe Baka was not going to see that list, you're going to talk about any other thing, say that George Weah or that George Weah. So if the Americans have not come up to say, okay, Liberia on the yellow list, Liberia on the blue list, Liberia on the red list, Liberia on the purple list, then it means this government will have not been shifting blame on George Weah. Then they will have not shifted the blame on George Weah. Who canceled it? Is it George Weah? No. It's not the CDC government. Who issued a directive canceling all diplomatic passports? They say even passport issue on George Weah, they cancel all. They gave date all to people. I remember Minister Yanti even issued an ultimatum, say April 18, 2024. Everybody should report. They should return their passport for the issuing of new ordinary service passport. She was very clear. She told them she was very clear, or there will be consequences, because they wanted to impress the Americans. They refused to deal with the system and deal with the cartel that are involved. No, they wanted to do it on a pretend that, look, we are able to deal with this thing. The root cause, those that are involved, they refuse. Today, one man is suffering because somebody thought that he was the problem to them, to their survivability. He was the problem to their continuity. Today, Andrew Wampoo is feeling the pinch, he and his family. Denied the opportunity, placed unbound, placed on restriction by the U.S. government. The very Andrew Wampoo man, the very Wampoo man wrote Joe Baker. He wrote Joe Baker the communication. I got the communication there with me. He wrote him an official letter. Andrew Wampoo, he wrote Joseph, your president, he wrote him a communication. I got the communication right here with me. I got the one he wrote the U.S. government. You think he's not a person of interest? From my investigation, they have spoken with him. All the relevant authority have spoken with him from the U.S. So he's a person of interest. So the Americans know exactly, Joe, what you're doing here. They know that you still giving passport out to people. They arrested your people. It was not issued by George Weah. You issue an ultimatum, say everybody must bring their passport, blah, 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 blah. Bring your passport, you get ordinary passport. You want to escape the real thing? Today, everybody waiting for the Supreme Court. We all waiting, Supreme Court postpone. We're looking up to them. The Liberian people, everybody waiting to hear what the Supreme Court has to say. The governance system has broken down. Because the American released that list, that why you come on now to say, oh, that George Weah. From the beginning, you was not talking, say that George Weah. You have the ability to investigate. You refuse. Because the cartel are still there. You are promoting them. You are carrying them higher height. Higher height. And you're looking for blame. You're looking for you playing a blame game. You want to say that George Weah, the sanction that coming is not coming because of George Weah. Liberian, is coming because of the lackadaisical behavior of Joe Baker and his government. It's coming because of the carelessness, the recklessness of this government, the breaking down of the rule of law, the arbitrary arrest, the brutality against Liberian. That's why it's coming. It's coming. Costa say that. Costa got nothing to offer anymore. That blame game, it will not work with the Americans. So the drug photo men, they catch in Japan. That CDC man. The drug photo men, they catch in Japan. The diplomatic passport that was issued to him, that George Weah called to her and gave it to him. The passport that was issued to him, that George Weah gave it to him. They said George Weah. They said George Weah. Will release the names of those you gave passport to, including your Minister of Foreign Affairs, your Minister of State. They issue passport to people. Ask them. They know what they're pretending for now. Don't put the thing on George Weah. The sanction that coming is not coming because of George Weah. It's coming because of your Unity Party people are reckless. Madam Grace should be person of interest now. That my old man now. Okay. She was on the legal affairs. If you want to investigate, you come and investigate Madam Dewar Gray. You're supposed to investigate Madam Dewar Gray. So Madam Dewar Gray is not person of interest because Joseph Baker may not be woman already. Joseph Baker promote my Oma from Deputy Minister for Legal Affairs straight to Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs. All the ambassadors report to her. All the honorary council report to her. They work directly under her. She is the principal deputy to the minister. When Honorable Besler Yanti is not in the country, Madam Dewar Gray is the acting minister. Everything they try to do is to confuse you, is to distract you. When I was here telling you about this passport issue, you were overlooking me. I was one of the person that was here talking. Andrew, they didn't give me money. Andrew know me from where? Andrew and myself interact from where? But I was concerned because he's a Liberian. I was not only concerned about Andrew, I was concerned about the well-being of our country. I was telling you people that this passport issue you're playing with, that you're taking lightly, tomorrow it will harm this country. You'll say, oh, whoa, we were talking George Weah was here. Who was talking to George Weah was here. He was the president. And I was telling you that tomorrow it will affect the country. George Weah might not be in power tomorrow. It will still affect that bill. That George Weah issuing passport. That George Weah giving diplomatic passport. The Liberian and the catching with diplomatic passport. That George Weah issuing is not this government. It's not under this government. But you come to the public space and tell the people, I will shave the blame on George Weah that you are giving passport to criminals. So who are you giving your own passport to? Who are you giving the diplomatic passport to? You're not giving it to rogues. You're not giving it to terrorists. And you think you will play on the Americans and come and lie to them? Even my papa, based on I finish to be a person of interest to come and explain to you. Darius Dillon sat down over there. He know that Madam Grace should have been a person of interest. If Joe Baker was serious to investigate this matter, then Madam D.W. Grace should be person of interest. Madam Meton Besson Gafile should be person of interest. Call them. Then we know you're serious. But you wake up in the morning and say that Joe Weah get passport. Investigate now. How Joe Weah get passport to people? You can't talk it. The people who should be person of interest, you wake up, you make one B woman. You get a B position again. You serious? Are you serious to fight this thing? You're not serious. Now, when the American look at Joseph Baker and say, oh man, you think you can play trade with us? You can't say that while I say he's serious to fight something. The whole passport thing, we know what you're doing down there. We know. Then you're issuing passport. You're giving passport to your nephew, your security, and going to America, or going to Canada. And you know the chain of the whole Ministry of Foreign Affairs, when they do that operation, is setting a bitter, a smooth. If the men want to do their thing, they do it smoothly. Nobody going to ask questions. You know how it flow? My own man was great up there. Coming down to what you meet my papa Pearson, Director General. Pab, you can't answer Sylvester Griffith in the office of the president. It's finished. Anything hit from up there will pass. Count straight. What you will do? No, look, you found different thing to think about. You lead your way. You deal with the problem for we they coming put sanction on you. You deal with the problem we they coming put visa restriction on your government. They come and restrain your government official. They come and stop them from going to America. That should worry you, Joe Baker. It should worry you because you let the Americans down. You let the Liberian people down. The Americans thought that you would do the thing for which you were saying George Weah was evil, George Weah was bad, George Weah was giving passport. Or today, they grab your own citizen with pass, they catch you with diplomatic passport. Who issued the passport? Joseph Baker government. Or not Joseph Baker leadership. That George Weah called that boy getting passport. George Weah not in power. Georgia is not there anymore. He's not there. He's not there anymore. Georgia is not there anymore. So nobody should distract you. Look, don't go for that thing where Costa and say they're talking. Don't go for it. Costa has not discussed this passport issue yesterday as compared to us. Wherever place Andrew might be, he will tell you. He needs to follow online to hear us talking. Did he call us to give us money? Did he call us to talk to us? Have he interacted with us? To say, we was doing it for the country. And I told you people, this thing what you're doing, so you say you're doing it to one man. It will affect this country. It will haunt Liberia. What you're doing today, you think you're doing it, and it will haunt. Today, sanction coming at Georgia, you coming from? You're not coming for Georgia. And Joseph Baker should not make it look to you, the Liberian people, that Georgia do it a lie. Let me inform all of you, it is a blatant diabolical lie. It is a blatant diabolical lie, malicious lie. George Weah is not the one. Now, if Joe Baker and his United Party post saying that Joe Weah was giving passport to other people, then you have the power to investigate. You are in power. Why you can't investigate? Who are those people of interest? At the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Who are they? Who are they that was in there at the time George Weah was there? Are they person of interest? Yes. Can we investigate them? Yes. Why you can't do it, Joe? Just the simple thing I'm telling you. Why they can't investigate? If they say, oh, that Georgia will issue the passport, but we investigate, why you can't investigate up to now? Why you can't investigate up to now? And that little poor boy, you come and see your making and nothing. You can't do anything. You can't do it. You say you retrieved how they call it, diplomatic passport from all the ambassador alas. Where are they? Let them show you a copy of a diplomatic passport. Let them show it to you. Liberians, let the Joseph Human Baka government show us a copy of a diplomatic passport that was retrieved from all ambassador at large, that were recalled by Joe Baka government. He said they retrieved all the passport, the diplomatic passport from all ambassador at large. Where are the passports? Joseph Baka government recalled the ambassador at large. They retrieved the passport. Where are those passports? Let them show you a copy of it. Let them show you a copy of it. Let them show you a copy of it. They're making fun of you, and you want to draw George in the picture. Yeah, George will have the citizen government had their own mistakes. They should have just dealt with this issue, investigate, clear the people up, investigate them. Okay, George, they didn't do it now. You Baka, you come to power. You're supposed to do it. You have all the authority. You say you came to rescue. So since George, we are not doing it, why you do it? Then because you saw the list now from Washington, D.C., Liberia, need there, then you wake up and say, oh, but the whole sanction are coming. Now we don't want to bring it. That's all we are bringing. That's George we are. That's all we are getting a passport to that person that went to America. The one that the security men that went to Canada. That's all we are. You want us to give the name of the minister that gave the passport up, the diplomatic passport to their relative to that job? you want to get a name? That job, you get the passport. You better family to say that. You better lead a job you have any. The sanctions are coming on you because you're very rude, arrogant. That's why they coming for sanction, restrain your visa. So you don't want visa restriction, eh? You don't want visa restriction. Because of your wicked thing and you made a poor visa restriction on Andrew Wampoo and his family. Oh, that you don't want it. Ain't good for you. Oh, United Party, you want to escape it. Ain't good for you. But it's good for Andrew Wampoo. It's good for Andrew Wampoo family. Ain't good for you. Ain't good for you. So y'all want to say no, that I dare challenge the Joseph Human Baka government to provide a copy of the diplomatic passport that they said they withdrew. They withdrew from Ambassador Alas. And Joseph Baka, we call all the Ambassador Alas. Let them show you a copy of that diplomatic passport. They will never show it to you. They will not show it to you. They're putting sanction on them. They're coming to restrain them. You sat down here, a poor man like that, a poor boy who was looking for something to feed his family. You damage him. You damage his reputation. You damage his character. If he was not strong enough, if it was God, that boy was going to die out of frustration. A young man. Today, he's on visa restriction. He can't go to America. His family can't go there. All because of a group of people say that one place, eat in the morning, giving out the passport. Then they say, I didn't do it for folk. And every one of you sitting down there, you know it. Joseph Baka, everybody was looking at you not to investigate. Everybody thought that Joseph Baka would do the right thing. He fooled the Liberian people. He lied to them. He fooled us. Then you get Costa wake up from them and say that job we are government. What job we are government? That job we are government get a passport to Joe Poto. They want to grab in Japan. They want flocking. There's something on bamboo. That job we are giving to him Costa. That letter they told that man who they catch in Japan. The Joe Poto man Costa. That job we are saying. That job we are government issue the passport to him or that job and that job back government. Why you mention it? Why you make it clear? Why you make it very clear? Why you tell the Liberian people, oh, that job we are, why you tell? Go and ask our Minister of Foreign Affairs and ask our Minister of State. The passport they gave Who Regeredo? Look, you better stop making fun out of yourself. The right thing you're supposed to do in this country, you fail to do it. The Americans are vexed with you. They are tired with you. They already tired with you people. They already tired with you. Keep playing your cash giveaway, star 79 star 24 hash, and win your $10,000, your $4,000. Star 79 star 24 hash. So you just need to stop what you're doing because it is not. And what I'm saying, if I'm lying, if we open the lines, library, you tell me. Those of you on Facebook, on YouTube, if I'm lying, is it the best way? If Joe Baga government said that Jovia issue passport to criminal, who in power and Jovia in power and Joe Baga, why he can investigate the matter? Why he can look into the case? Why is he not willing to look into the case? Why is he not willing to look in the case? If that job we are get a passport, or okay, that job we are get a passport, okay. Say we in power now, let's investigate. So, which of the ministry will be a ministry of interest? And not the Ministry of Foreign Affairs? Yes, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs will be a place of interest. So, all those that were serving in that capacity when George Weah was there, they are the one we invite. Joe Baca, he sat down over there, he get down. I'm experiencing small, papa. He get down. He care about it. Doesn't concern him, no. Now, so if you can look into the matter, you are already there. You are already there. So, say you say that Joe, we have been giving passport or investigate now. Those that were in the room there, in the office, call them and ask them about the passport issue. My old man should be a person of interest, Madam D. Great. My papa, Meton Bezong Gafile should be a person of interest. You invited them. You talk, Madam D. Great. Instead of you having her as person of interest, you told the woman, you made a woman deputy minister, you promoted the woman. You promoted the woman. The woman that should be person of interest in the whole case. You took the woman from deputy minister for legal affairs, you promoted the woman to deputy minister for foreign affairs. You think American people don't know what you're doing? So they lead that thing. Librarian, they lead that thing. That thing a cartel. Until the cartel is broken. Look, the American will put that sanction. Librarian do well in the 60 days. Why they going to tell the Americans? That job we will get. You think what the American will listen to? The first thing they will ask you, all the other passports you just released to other people, that job we are giving to them. The Americans are not willing. They have gotten the fact. Andrew Wampoo wrote you, Joe Baca, you refuse to listen to the ball. The ball has already written the Americans. You think the man don't care about his character? He don't care about his repetition? You will get on something that he not so. So he can say, he wrote you when you won the election. The man wrote you, Joe Baca. According to myself, he spoke with you, Joe Baca. Andrew Wampoo spoke with you. According to my facts, to my sources, he spoke to you, President Baca. The ball called you on the phone and said, Pape, you can look into, you got to look into the matter. You got to investigate. You say, who is Andrew Wampoo? Hey, go on, man. The ball already sends on you. That's what kind of matter? You downplay the ball communication. You downplay the conversation he had with you. And you say, Andrew Wampoo is not person of interest. I don't need you. I don't need you. A man who will spend the taxpayer money on you and send to school and train. A man who learn and understands the whole sector, that passport department in totality. He placed a call. He wrote you a communication. I have a copy of the letter that Andrew Wampoo wrote to you. I managed to push my way through to get the communication somewhere away. He wrote you. You said no. You don't need communication from him. Who is Andrew Wampoo to come and give me communication here? You downplay the boy invitation. It's letter that he wrote you. You refuse. And you drove back and you can't tell me you spoke with Andrew. You spoke with him on the phone. And he told you everything. All you needed to do is to launch an investigation into it. All you needed to do is to launch an investigation into it. But you said no. You said no. No. Andrew Wampoo wrote you January 11, 2024. Joe Baca, you have a copy of the letter. Andrew Wampoo. the guy that was suspended, he wrote you on the 11th of January 2024 last year. He wrote you the communication, Joe. You don't have a copy of the letter. You do. You do have a copy. He wrote you refuse. He spoke with you on the phone, you refused to listen to him. He was not a person of interest. You are not a person of interest. You refuse. He wrote you on the 11th. He wrote the U.S. Embassy Chargé Affairs on the 12th. The reason why I'm talking about this is because I just want you, Librarian, to understand that this blame game thing from Unity Party, it will not help them. This issue about shifting blame on George Weah, it will not help them. And let them leave this George Weah issue. They should stop fooling you. The reason why they bring in visa restriction on them is because of their attitudes. They should stop saying, oh, blah, blah, blah. No. Oh, they're scared of visa restriction. They're scared for them to put visa restriction. But they were happy at Ryan. Oh, they put sanction on George Weah people. But they want to sanction them. And they are afraid. You think the Americans are happy with what happened in the country? You think they are happy? You think they're happy with what happened in Liberia? The breakdown of the rule of law, the whole country breakdown, the judiciary breakdown, the legislature breakdown, the legislature breakdown. You think the Americans are happy about it? You think they are pleased with what is unfolding in our country? No, they don't like it. They don't like what is happening. They know what is happening. How are you, Jay Randy Dapple? How you doing, my chief? Eh? The visa restriction that coming in our country is not good news. It's not a good news for us. And somebody happy over there. You say that George Weah gave part that George Weah in power. You have the authority now to investigate. Whoever was in charge of that passport area that were there during George Weah time, some of them investigate them. Instead of you do investigation, people that serve in that capacity that you be person of interest, you promoted them. You get a BB position. Then you wake up, you're looking for escape route. It's not going to work for you. And this news of a visa restriction is bad for our country under Joe Biden. It's bad. It is because of bad governance. Bad governance. Bad governance. That's why you see it coming our way. Oh, you think time try for one man? Other people can say time try for one man alone. No. It's not for one man alone. It's not one for one man alone. I just asked the question, and Joe Biden recall all the ambassadors at large? And you recall them? Ask Joe Biden to show you a copy of the diplomatic passport that these people are having, that they recall. Ask our president. Let him display. Let him show you a copy. Let him show you a copy. I dare them to show me a copy of that passport, that diplomatic passport. What the thing that they wake up in the morning and they make fun of our people. They think our people stupid. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they want. And they can make fun of the Liberian people. No. It's not working that way. And that is what I want every one of you to be in the know. So that when you go somewhere, when one says, that's George Weah. That's George Weah. It's because the Unity Party is reckless. They don't respect the rule of law. They don't have respect for the rule of law. Everything has broken down. Everything has broken down. And they want to shift the blame to George Weah. No, don't let them do it. They were too desperate when they took over. They were too greedy when they took over. They were too desperate. So when they took over, they were telling everybody, whoa, that George Weah government was sharing passport. That George Weah people are giving passport. That George Weah people are giving passport. That George Weah people are giving passport. So because of that desperation, they went and wake up one soon morning and say, we cancel all the issue of diplomatic passport. Meaning every single passport, every one passport, they cancel it. They say we put an end. Because when they gave the people the impression, they gave ECOWAS the impression, AU the impression, the European Union, the American government, the British government, they gave everybody, including you Liberians, they gave you the impression that it was the George Weah leadership that was running a very bad diplomatic passport regime, that were doing things on the other side. They were giving criminals, terrorists. So when they wake up one early morning, they say, we cancel Everything about diplomatic passport. Everything about diplomatic passport. They say they cancel it. But they're shifting blame today on George Weah because they see sanction coming. They see the Americans breaking the sanction. You know how long the Americans been behind this thing talking? Eh? When Wampoo they asked to talk with you, Joe Baker, you refuse to listen to him. They have spoken with the FBI, the CIA, the what have you, the internet. Everybody has spoken with him. They got the information. So the whole issue about this sanction coming, don't worry. Visa restriction, don't worry. When it can't hold you, accept it. And stop blaming George Weah. George Weah is not the one that said you should be reckless. George Weah is not the one to stop you from investigating. The major issue also to look inside your after thing, why you're supposed to pull your hair, beating people, stopping people from protest. It's not George Weah. Like you're in power now. Why you can't investigate? My Oma D.Y. Grace should be person of interest because she was there. She was controlling that play and TNT. Why you Baka Weka wants some money, he promoted the woman, made the woman deputy minister for foreign affairs, from deputy minister for legal affairs, he promoted her. The woman served as she served in that capacity as deputy for legal affairs under Madam Salif. And George Weah retained her. She was there. When you Baka came to power, you said she did well. So you promoted her. Darius Dillon was the one that confirmed the woman. He was not concerned about it. But when George Weah was there, Dillon was causing foolish noise around you. But when Baka came to power, instead of them calling the people for person of interest, they started promoting them. They will not fool you. The country is reckless. The Americans are prepared to put visa restriction on them, not because only for passport, but because of the too many reckless things that this government has been doing over the past months and years. And they will do it. It's worrisome. So let me open the telephone lines and we take your interaction on this whole thing. Why are they blaming? Why are they blaming? Why they doing this blame game thing? Whether CDC or that, is it about CDC or is it about how the government is being run? 077-223-9933, 0886-304497, 077-980-375. With the news of this visa restriction, let's hear you. Is there good news for Liberia? Why you think it's coming now? What went wrong? Let's take our very first caller here. Good morning.
There why, but we are.
How are you, my dear brother?
Friday.
No, we know.
This is the voice of Sabu Rasta joining you from Point 4 this morning to be received in Zimbabwe. No, but let me say good morning to your listeners. But it is a good news coming for Liberia when it comes to the issue of visa restriction. But we are because of the recklessness of this government that told us that they have 40 years experience. In our law, the constitution of Bolivia is clear. When the president in power, you can do nothing to that president. But when the president moves on in power, Bolivia, you can call the president to order and checkmate the president. Everything they say about George Weah, how George Weah corrupt the country, George Weah gave the passport to all kinds of people who they put passport in people who hey passport are supposed to be in. Today, Bolivia, the people lie to us. Since the government took power, but we are nothing they think doing for the Liberian people. But it's just a total confusion. So but on the issue of the ban, but I want to ban Liberia. But I all know that Liberia is the country that the only country that we have that we need to face, that we need to focus on. But we are the issue about rescuing the country. It's not about rescuing the people that who go to Dubai, go to America. It's about rescuing the common people. But we are because the constitution, article 1 of the Liberian constitution, it gave power to the people. Okay, so everything about government is about the people. But this government lie to us. So that's what people know that government is about the people. Then the people ban all be Liberia so we can know that Liberia is the only country we have. But we are thanking for the opportunity.
So just I try to do quickly. I got a link to Andrew Wampoo, the suspended passport director. I got a link. One just give me a few minutes I got a link and I want to get him on the line. I was able to get him from the French to the US and see where I can bring him. Mr. Wampoo, good morning. Welcome to Talk About It on Kings 88.5. Mr. Wampoo, good morning. Oh, I'm not getting him. Good morning. Oh. Let me see another line here that I could use. What is it? I'm coming. I want to see. I want to get Andrews on the line. I don't know what's happening. Good morning. Hello. Hello. Okay. Andrews, good morning.
Good morning, Israel, and good morning to the people of Liberia.
All right. You are live on Kings 88.5.
Hello?
Yeah, you are live.
Hello?
Yeah, we're hearing you. Oh. Let me make some adjustment quickly. I will go to Andrew because I want to ask him on this whole. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, the person is not ready. Good morning. Hello. Okay, they're not ready. Okay, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel. Good morning, my brother.
Yeah, good morning. Let's hear you.
Thank you so much. William W., the official spokesperson for the Liberian movement. Israel, this UP government has seen the Liberian people and it's a big disgrace on them. You know why they are carrying how me? Even our surrounding country around and why with me that was sent to the money passport to illegal people. And terrorists. I was shocked because I'm murderable. We suspend you, then they say, I got a job whatsoever. No, and they're still doing that. The last time I recall when they get there, they say they're recording all the passport, even the past government officials whatsoever. And they do it to the people. So what you say now is, you know what you call it, the passport? So why the most suspend visa on other person? We are, but on you. You see, don't play drinking always. You are a government, and you take power to play all the mess that are creating the past. You go into American embassy, you went to the US, the most central government because you're not the war. So people are trusting you, and they say that you deliver for a year, and you are doing more than ever before. Why is it? Why is it for your day? Because they don't want to be president. They just buy up material. It's funny our government. You see, it's funny on their knee. That's why they put a bill over a period of time. You see that? You see what they are telling me? They couldn't do. It's the wrong thing that they are doing. And start playing game and go to the US and try to shut it off.
Okay.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so kindly. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Yeah.
Good morning.
I'm okay.
Yeah, my name is Vanessa Kiadi. 1 million we are saying. Of the bank crossing. Israel, for me, I'm happy this morning. I'm very happy. Now that the people are dancing. The people say that in the country here, they were praying to God, sessions to come on President Joe Manawia. They pray to God, they when they love it.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, please wait 1 minute. You got to call me back. Let me speak to the suspended passport director, Andrew Wampoo. I managed to get him again from another line. Okay. Good morning, Andrew Wampoo.
Good morning, my dear brother.
Okay.
And good morning to the people of Liberia.
Thank God. It's good to have you on the line. I managed to push my way through to connect with you. Thank God for the connection. On this issue of this visa restriction, Andrew, can you share with us?
Israel is just quite unfortunate for Liberia that we Liberians that are given the opportunity to serve most often are not nationalistic. This issue that has to do with visa restriction. The first thing I want you to get clear here is that I said this on Spoon last night. Liberia do not have 60 days any longer to meet up with the U.S. demands. We don't have 60 days. We have far less than 60 days. And as I view things, I think that it is not possible that Liberia meet up with the deadline. because there are a lot of things to be done. There are a lot more things to be done. We at times do not seek to actually face the facts of things that are happening. Liberia as a country, we are joking with the security of the international community. Israel, where in the world you want to be permanent member on the Security Council of the United Nations, and America is placing you on a list that is risking the security and peace of the world. How can we get a seat on the Security Council? Have we thought of that? This issue of the Liberian passport saga, the reason why I chose to call this morning is because, Israel, you have been one of those that actually stood hard in addressing this passport issue. I can recall you communicated with the U.S. Embassy when the issue of the concern came later before the sanction. You raised the issue with the Americans, and you were always there. And there is one thing that you always said, and is before us today. You always told the Liberian people that this is not about Andrew Wampoo, it's about our country. And I can recall when I spoke with you the last time on your show via my phone, I made something very clear that the name Andrew Wampoo will come and pass, but the Republic of Liberia will forever be. And so the decision to keep mute for a whole round year was predicated on the fact that I know the ramification attached to passport when it comes to security. And so while these people were fighting Andrew Wampoo, they pushed away the interests of our country. All they were after was to ensure that it damaged me beyond repairs, not knowing that they were damaging Liberia. And I said, Israel, I won't talk. And the reason why I'm not talking is because of my country. I don't want Liberia to have negative image out there. And so I kept mute. I waited for them to come to court and provide the evidence they had. They failed to do so. Today, we are here. This morning, when I woke up after my morning prayer, I was there, where is Liberia going? And the reason why that question came to me was, this was my fear. I was afraid that Liberia will get negative image out of no better reason, or because people chasing little new Andrew Wampoo. Who is Andrew Wampoo that you be after a life, after him, to damage him, or because he refused to join in the bucket with you and bathe the same and bathe with the same water that you are bathing with. It's not fair for our country. We have to be serious about this. Now, just as you put it, we have to investigate passport. The Deputy Minister for Legal Affairs is responsible for all passport activities. You promote a woman to Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, but you say you have you have interest in investigating. How are you going to investigate? I wrote, when President Boyka won the election, I wrote him.
Okay.
I don't know how you got my letter. You have to explain to me later. Anyway, when I wrote him, there were things that I enumerated, and I called on him and this was for the interest of Liberia. Had this government acted when I sent that communication, we will not be the way we are today. Because the calamity in the piece that was written by the US government on this issue of the visa restriction spell out clearly passport. And so if the government has started to address the issue of the passport, there'll be no reason to be here.
But the Joe Biden government said.
But they did not address the issue of the passport. And let me just say this. Israel, my former party, CDC, have failed me. The CDC failed me because they know what they did. They know what they were after. They are untouchables. And so in CDC, there was this issue of the animal farm where all legs were not equal. And so the better ones were protected. And the ones that were not better, the little new people like Andrew Wampoo, the legs of Andrew Wampoo, were placed under the bus to protect the other people that were the untouchables. And so CDC got us here. I'm not going to discuss blandly here like I'm preaching for CDC. I'm not preaching for CDC. I can never preach for CDC because CDC did not see me. They not see me like that.
Andrew.
I'm discussing.
Andrew.
Yeah.
It's not asking you to talk about CDC. It's because you serve there.
No, I'm making this clear. The reason why I want to the reason why I'm introducing this first day. The reason why I'm introducing this first day. I don't want anyone to see me like I want to speak for the CDC.
Yeah, you are speaking.
I'm just being holistic.
You are speaking holistically.
I'm discussing my country.
Then you are speaking.
I'm discussing my country. I'm speaking what is affecting my country right now.
Andrew.
My fear. This has been my fear. I did not want Liberia to reach this place, and we are here. It's unfortunate.
Mr. Wampoo.
It's quite unfortunate.
Mr. Wampoo, what we want to ask you, that every Liberian wants to know, what you think should have been done was not done, and you expected Unity Party to have done the right thing, and they have gone ghost.
Okay. And so, under the CDC-led government, it was alleged that Andrew Wampoo went against the passport policy, or Andrew Wampoo wrongly issued passports. Andrew Wampoo was taken to court. When Andrew Wampoo was exonerated, the best thing to have been done was to question those people that came up with the allegation against Andrew Wampoo.
Okay.
To know where we were. When the Senate invited Dewey Gray at the Capitol building, Dewey Gray and D. Master Sakimia, if you can recall, Dewey Gray stood and said there was no issue of diplomatic passport between the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Andrew Wampoo. That's what Dewey Gray said. Okay, but there was still issue of diplomatic passport. But at the end of the day, Kimia pleaded that they could not discuss the issue because the issue was still in court. Which issue was still in court? If the Deputy Minister for Legal Affairs, the Deputy Minister for Legal Affairs had come out already to say there was no issue of diplomatic passport between Andrew Wampoo and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And so the issue that was in court had nothing to do with diplomatic passport. Why didn't they discuss the issue of the diplomatic passport then? Because the issue of diplomatic passport was not in court, according to what Dewey Gray said.
So
why they didn't discuss the issue?
So that was the error. That was a mistake on the part of the CDC government.
The error started from there.
Okay.
The error started from there. When Dewey Gray said there was no issue of diplomatic passport between the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Andrew Wampoo, it was ordinary passport, even though they failed to produce evidence in the Code of Competence Jurisdiction. Then the legislature should have taken the trench of investigating the issue of the diplomatic passport that was not between the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Andrew Wampoo, but was taking the character of the Republic of Liberia.
So what you expected now? What was you expecting of the?
So the legislator did not come out. The legislator did not come high on the people at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Okay.
And so the practice of the culture of impunity help them to survive.
Okay.
And so they survived the process. Now the Unity Party government came. What they should have done was to immediately sanction an investigation. And so I expected this, which of course I still look up to having, because one way or the other, I think I want to trust President Joseph Boyka that he highly knowledgeable and you can revert. It's not wrong to revert after making mistake.
But you want to trust in Andrew, and you wrote him a communication, and he didn't honor your communication.
Yes, he did. He did not do so at the time. But right now, with the pressure, there is still a room that he can respond. Right now, with the pressure, there is still a room that he can respond. I'm still evaluating myself. And my interest is for this case to be heard, so that the Liberian people can get the true picture of what is happening with the issue of the Liberian passport, or what has happened with the issue of the Liberian passport. The Liberian people must know.
All right. So Andrews,
we are answerable to them as public officials. We are answerable to the Liberian people. So we must give details account of what transpired.
So in a nutshell, Mr. Wampoo, if I leave you, the fact remains it's not about shifting blame, it's about investigating. And you think the Unity Party government has closed the authority now to investigate, and that's what you want.
Okay, so Israel, the people telling you they give you 60 days to put things in place. To put things in place. The first thing, you state that Dewey Gray there. And so it tells the Americans that if Dewey Gray was there and she was part of the scandal and you promoted her, it means that there still exists scandal. You understand? If she was there and there was scandal and Andrew Wampoo could not be found guilty, it means that there were other people there that were involved with the scandal. And so the immediate person after Andrew Wampoo as boss was Dewey Gray. And so Dewey Gray should be heard from. But you did not invite Dewey Gray to hear from her, but you rather promoted her. And so the best to do rather is firstly release Dewey Gray of her post.
Dismiss her?
And send her to the court.
Dismiss Dewey Gray?
Yes, dismiss her and send her to the court. Let her go and account. Then you'll be telling the Americans that you're making sense.
But the woman has been promoted, Andrew. Why you think Joe Baker will?
Yes, now, and so because she was promoted, so that brings a question on Liberia's ability to support the security of the world.
So you think if that action is not taken to dismiss Dewey Gray and send her, I mean, you're not too sure that this thing will be okay?
My man, promoting Dewey Gray was a disservice to security protocols.
Okay. Thank you so kindly, Andrew Wampoo. Thank you there so kindly for joining us on the program. To have gotten Andrew this morning, it was tough. So I got to find a way somehow to get him on the line. Let's take your calls. Let's take your calls quickly. Let's take your calls. You listen to him. So let's take your calls. Good morning.
Morning, boss.
Good morning.
Good morning. I come back from Central West Point.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I say, if you cooking, your first place and food, everything, you don't know how to cook. And you get the people you can cook it. Then you don't want to cook your own worker. What are your friends? What would say I was said to be? He said that person to be. And they have to know what I say the people home. They don't want food. And I'm thinking, we will not be food. Waiting for them. They said they are new, but now they are for waiting for them. They are food in our home. And they say they know better more than all the people. That Joe, they say the sanction can go on Joe. Joe, finish this one. Joe, the sanction will be picking the Joe. Minister, the sanction and the whole time. Thank you for the night.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Jay.
Yeah.
This is another class from King's Village. I listen to most time I can follow the school.
Yeah.
And then you have Kevin Sign, you have Mahani, the CEO, and that of Kitty. And then one they want them was involved, and then he was on a school show.
Okay.
Exactly what he said that the sister base is the sister base they were left with nothing. And then, I'm so surprised that he had to talk to you
in the form of money, so mature, but last time was just getting sent on chick.
Ah.
Yeah, the problem, I even say about Central why the man so rude. Because they made this weird chick.
Okay.
He talked about the cartel still in the building. That this government did not come to make chick. He's so surprised. And then the play or director of voice. So for you to talk to you like this, I mean, I'm sure that he's going to open up because he did open up last night to speak on everything about chick. Instead of trying to man, they were trying to put words in about. So I'm like, see, also you people are the one that are trying to put words in the name, but because they kept on saying, George. And then I said, but George, go. George is no more. Why can't you someone and say what you want to say to go through the proper investigation? And then Captain said, what George is not the topic anymore. So Mama was saying, you say, George, and then we have an argument because I was just sending check. And we went through it back and forth. And then we were so chicken, man. He gets to know after pressure that job is fully responsible. They made about job is not even in power. So they kind of caught up to where he went. They will get the passport and they got arrested. They are so powerful. They getting their wife and said they kept their woman. So they got really there with Clinton last night. Really there with Clinton.
So, but Agata, you agree with him. He's saying he expects Joe Barker government to have investigated, but instead a person of interest was promoted by his government from deputy minister.
He said all of those things last night. Last night it was said by this man. But then I've been said by my man. Kept on pushing to the world to bring John in the picture that is John. So instead of my man, like we have previous discussion before bringing it on board. So they were like take the word and put it in the mouth, they keep on putting words in your mouth, so you be able to ship the blame on Josh here. And then Jesse and Hassan and Hassan said, but then John is not in the picture. Why you people kept on bringing John in this way? What about that? The political government, the thing that is affording now. Okay, why can't we talk about it? And then the man said, it came from up. Still don't want to know which of the up it came from. The man said, I will not tell you which up it came from, but I could tell you the day I'm face to face, I'm going to explain. And then he even said that he will be in that blood too. And then I said, we are waiting to see you.
Okay.
Yeah. So, please, Israel. We talked about my sister pressure call the other day pertaining to our sister that is ill, that is seriously ill. So we are asking people, most especially David, if you can follow this show, please change to one Saleh Saki. Your captain cheerleader or captain at home. She's ill and we need help.
Okay.
We need assistance. She's seriously ill. She doesn't walk. In fact, I think when you were talking about this, you get the breaking of a tune. Yes. So we'll ask physicians across Pioneer to see out there to sketch him on us to see out there. So we'll take her from here, especially get proper treatment. Thank you this morning.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly, Agata. Thank you so kindly. Let me. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Yeah, good morning, Hussein. Are you there?
So more especially, the Liberian Senate have the Minister of Foreign Affairs and the deputies to appear before the Liberian Senate to provide some clarity on the issue of their passport.
When?
So we're waiting on the outcome so we can make our own judgment as it relates to the issue of the passport.
Hello? Hussein? Oh. I'm not hearing. Hussein, are you there? Oh. Hussein, you have to call on directly on the other line, station line. Because how you talking about the Senate invited some people? If the Senate will be inviting people, Madam Gray will have to be a person of interest too. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, Ezra.
Morning.
Yeah, my name is Fanny. Yeah, one day don't we ask him.
Okay.
Follow of Abraham Gossip. Yeah, like I was saying, I said, for me, I'm more than any other thing right now. The people then they came on the bunch of lying. All the propaganda that run in this country to honor my job here. So the one that they do that is following them. Now Joe we are give Joe photo passport when he went in Japan. The people caught him that he was correcting from the people. Like Joe we are getting passport. They have the cartel, and the cartel they were planted in Joe we are government. My greater thing that I can put on Jovia is that Jovia left the people then there. When he came, he said we all should work together. But the people they were undermined. They the one was destroying. So I'm very happy for them to put a sanction on this government because they went toward the center that the other officials have in Jovia government. So thank you.
Thank you so kindly. I want to go to the Lone Start line. The person was calling 086304497. And that's also the WhatsApp line +231 886304497. Let me go to the Lone Star line. Good morning.
What we were saying.
Hello.
Good morning. About we are here.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is it was Gian and I'm resident this.
Okay.
Simply a talking point this morning on the platform, especially when it has to do with the passport issues. I think the reason, the true essence of government is about positive transformation. But if you got a government that is yet to provide the transformation that the Liberian people were yearning for, as the president said, I think it's a problem. We talk about, I thought in my mind that the government of this unity party is supposed to come and review all of the things I think the previous government. You come and you're doing the work, sir, and you still want to be shaving. Now, it was no matter what, you did not review the entire process.
Mm-hmm.
How supposed to left those areas who, because I can remember that party passport back and people will carry that passport. So what now? You still shaving blame when you are able to record those passports.
Yeah.
So I see no reason you listen to irrelevant Costa who doesn't know a way out and try to find a way against you, trying to look for survival. You add flavor to him. Don't call his name. That leader individual, he's of no of effort. Don't call his name. Don't get irrelevant.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's it.
Thank you so kindly, my brother. You make point. I go to the female line. Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah.
Forget about it, which you get the money to get it to put in your phone.
No. We don't leave Hussein. Hussein will call back. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Mohamed Fofana.
Okay.
And I call you from New Jersey. New Jersey.
Go ahead, Fofana.
You know, Uncle, I like the way God doing it to the people. You see, in life, when somebody show you loyalty, then you want to show them evil heart. Like God himself can fall for that, can fall that battle. God will destroy the people. Their whole plan for the nation, God will destroy it for them. By the grace of God. They don't say they see nobody to be here, and they only job money we are. And like God will fight for job we are. By the grace of God. So thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm in marriage. Yeah, I'm in marriage from Lone Star gas station.
Okay.
Yeah, it's I've called to say anything on the show, yeah, or the only thing I've called to tell you is not easy on me. You are getting very large. I need your help, Papa. My foot up. When you put small in my foot, I ain't able to get outside Israel. Not easy. My foot can get one, get a pepper. I ain't able to step anywhere. I can't see myself going that way. Not easy. I'm a source of income for my children. I'm a single parent, Papa.
I take care, you help me, and I eat it on you. It's too heavy in my foot.
So they say, what happened to the foot?
That morning, I had to go to the hospital. Some people say that food and I eat it.
But the foot they can be burning inside, and like.
Yeah, it can be burning. It can be burning. They pee.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll call you after the show. Yeah. I got your number.
Okay.
I'll call you.
All right, Papa. Let's go up to you.
Thank you, marriage. If you need money to go to the hospital, I will check. Okay. Good morning. Well, their phone, the way operating today, I come in, my Elena, I will call you with the phone, the misbehaving. Yeah, 2 very morning, the way the phones are operating, I'm surprised that because I'm talking about passport business, that me will be responsible. Hello? Yeah.
Morning, Israel.
Morning, Chief.
Yeah, this is P. I'm calling from the Twin City.
Okay, Chief. Let's hear you.
Look, Israel, I think, for all that is falling in Liberia, right? It's just proving that on a daily basis that Banga is not in control of our country. What I'm proving to us that we don't have no leadership ability. Because, for heaven's sake, the reason why you were even elected as president, right? You say you kill a face, you bought a slogan called rescue. A very good slogan for election, for politics. Now, people around the world are so desperate for change. So anybody who brings anything good inside, good in the ear, they will go for you. But it's surprising that Baghdad is having no control. And you know, when I see Baghdad's situation, trust me, in a much I was around 40 years old in the 1990 war. You remember about the late President Dole, right? You remember the late President Dole? Because you realize that those who destroy our country are those who are in the Ministry of State, in the Foreign Affairs Ministry, that two ministry, and the more powerful ministry in Liberia. Yeah. So if the government wants to succeed and the government wants to fail, then you can just lose guard yourself to that two ministry. You'll actually succeed or you fail. Because the international community work with that two ministry to either bring a president down or straighten that president. So if Baga, I don't believe in Baga anything. But for your own repetition, if you want to succeed as a president, which I know you will not succeed, right? You have to save for the entire Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the entire Ministry of State. Because they want to cut their head. That's what they've been destroying Liberia since President Tower days. Down to what I mean, Dole. You know? But it's so sad. It's so sad to see that our country, whenever we try to make a strap, we just go back to square one. Georgia try your best. But due to the same lack of Liberian people, envy and jealousy, today, who we are, we got an old man who is already tired. He's very tired. I'm in my 40s, going to my 50s. I'm already tired when I wake up in the morning. So I think about who already in Nandi. We think what happened to Baga.
Okay.
So Baga is not running the show. He's not running the show. It's so sad for the country.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you so much, Israel.
Thank you, thank you so kindly. Good morning.
Israel.
Yeah.
Israel, good morning.
Morning.
Israel, my name is Jim Doe, the simple people English, being a political transfer. Israel, what the people are saying, let's be the same. That president we are, the former president we are, well, now, you got, I know, 40 or 50 years experience. We want you to govern well. Do not shape the blame. When you keep on shaping the blame, then we will say, the Bible says, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Because some of these blame that you are shaping, there's nothing that you say that the world will understand.
Oh, James will slip up. Good morning.
Good morning, my dear brother. How are you doing?
I'm okay, Chief.
Yeah, this is Edmund Carr, the visually impaired guy that keeping broadcast to the fire to deliver. We may agree at the
want to use as a cover-up. But it cannot be used as a cover-up. We may have made some mistakes during our time, but when the mistake was made, you saw the President George Manuel, we are taking a step. Now look at the quote-unquote Bill traveling, Nathaniel Magee and the others. When the American embassy raised the red flag, what did they do? We suspended them. When they knew that their case was not going to end anytime soon, they took upon themselves to do the honorable thing by resigning. The Matthew Wampoo guy that was here talking just now, he was suspended. Okay? But as soon as that new broke, that young brother was the first. He ran out of the country. What does that suggest? It is why session was placed in. That's why you had the hair there. They were the ones that were pushing it on a cover. But you that was there as a director, you could have put us for resistance. Brother, we live around here. We live around these people. During the 6 years of President Weah, we are fully aware the life and the way Matthew did dating here. That should sing that to you. What did he do? The degree of your participation in the syndicate will allow the people to censor you or to suggest you. Because you as a young man, see all of these other people you go, you bother within there. Look at the data that you were talking about. I follow you a lot of time when you're talking about the particular data, but the thing our own government did to our world, when you were seeing them continue today, they allow it to go on. Okay? They didn't take some steps that were brought in the same mess that we are in here. Those are all the common people, as you may refer to us, when we notice some things that were going on during the electoral process, when we flag it up, the hurricane will sit down and allow it to go on. These things were going on here, you give it power, you saw the lady there. She was there carrying on all of the clandestine operation. You lie all day. When the news broke, you could have released her of her post too and suggest her to investigation. Yeah. That didn't happen. Okay? It was supposed to be. So now we are where we are. When you took power, you don't want that thing to rescue what you needed to do. Be able to remove some of those people and investigate, because according to you, you want to investigate. But what you did, you started recording all diplomatic passport, selling passport, they kind of passport people should come. They should bring it or air. Yeah. They will not have access to travel. Where Nangbe they were resisting, the president got to talk to them, so you're carrying it, let them do what they want to do. Why you couldn't follow the same step to do with the other people to investigate so that it will prove to the American people that you mean business? You didn't do so. Okay? Here we are. You can't make a comeback. It is late and now instead of you stepping bleeding now, you should be working. That Josh, we are, it is too late. You need to do the needful, my brother. Matthew, you see so.
And Edmond, yeah. One of the lady of interest, he promoted from deputy minister to from deputy for legal affairs to deputy minister for foreign affairs. And Andrew said he wants to be a person of interest.
Yeah, and she still got control. She got control. You are the deputy minister for foreign affairs. What kind of control you don't have in the baby? I either after when I went for article incorporation. Oh, I know their operation. When you go for just come on article for incorporation, money can go to government revenue. You collect it right inside there. They give you flare receipt. And you're going to go pay it before you get flare receipt. These are the cartel that you are talking about, and you talking about way back. I follow you. These guys, Israel, you will not believe it to print passport at their houses. The machine to their belly. I can't want to call my friend a brother. I can say my brother knee where he was renting from. They took the machine there, printing passport 24 hours and around the clock. Instead of printing it at the foreign ministry, they did damaging thing in the place here. Then they want to come here. You think about speaking or talking will clean you? Go to the court. Show all the evidence. That's why you are in a mess. Show them out. So that we will know that they were the one that making you to become a director cannot just take upon himself or herself and do what that was happening here. They were the one that was telling you, say, go and do it. But if you run away, you go and sit down somewhere, how do you vindicate yourself? Come on, show them. And even you'll be locked up, one day you'll be free. But if you stay there, it won't have anything. Do you know what I told you? Say, go and do it. You have to machine to your very houses. Print a passport there. You think we're not around, we're not seeing you. I'm going to tell you the place that you are living at. I was living right near you. You know that? Come on, man. You're telling this country, and you're now your brother. What's wrong in power? That you have no clue. You have no power to even make adjustment. We are. And we are giving to you. Eh? That's why you calling him back. To the Negro. They're not going to go back for President We are to come tell you, oh, why you did that, you did that. You got other people that were working. That one, when the issue came up, you suspended them. So that to be able to go through the investigation, that one responsible leader can do. Then the issue came up, then the guy promoter. Why can you allow her to go and suggest herself to investigation? But you stay there, then you call it we are near here. Come on, man. I don't care how you guys will do. President We can never be caught up in this mess. Okay. The day you made a mistake, liar, nothing you can go do, you say, they're going to call for investigation. You'll be calling the whole Liberia for investigation. He said it, you can't got a thing to say. Let me repeat. The day you made a mistake, you want to bring suggestion to any investigation. It will be free like a white sheet. Yes, you'll be inviting all the auto investigation. Period. What happened now? Thank you.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, Bob. I say this is Maya. You know, we're calling from St. Paul's Place.
Yeah, my name is
How are you coming on? Well, I say that's because of diplomatic passport display. The people moving, the people, and the people giving extension. Number one, you taking people from taking position. Police and police fighting in the streets. Hunger in the country. To beating citizens. No rule of law. The line say that because of this thing. Don't do that thing. When you were doing it, to the other people you say was sweet. Josh Ryan get nothing to do with it here. You don't put it on Josh Ryan, you will feed it weight. You will feed it. It comes small, and it will reach. That other video costa where you know it left and right. When you ready, he torso, hustling for job. You won't compare yourself with we are. You want to compare yourself with we are. You think I will hear for? We're not here for that. He has a scattered here. We didn't know how we let it in the whole place. They can lie on diplomat and passport business. I compare yourself, honey. Yeah, but people can't see, they can't hear, you know what's going on.
The land is bad. I don't know what happened this morning.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm busy.
Morning.
Yeah, morning.
Now, of course, I want to ask. Because I was at a small cookie while you're out to see you because of what do you want to get out of it? You'll be they put out your that better. What are you your protein? All of your cookie for Baga. Baga don't lay now. Baga have you. I said Baga. We are. Our son. Our brother. Our father. I'm sorry to do. I report for you. So, father, you got a real place. Might not be fair. Yes, you want. You can know it. Well, she will fuck for the way you're putting on. So I'm not doing it. stop all your things.
Thank you. The signal, the network is a bit bad. It's a bit bad. I don't know why this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. CA.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Levi Cindy, and I'm sending this morning from Chicken Soup Factory. Well, thank you again this morning for your talking point. See, this country is at a crossroad. And so we see what God can do, because these people, the Unity Party partisans, they were injured those days. And just few people were sanctioned on president, we are government. But this time around, they're talking about the entire country. They now only government officials. The common man will not even get a passport to go to America or visa to go to America. That's what they are saying. And the old man, I don't think he's capable of even resolving the problem within a 45 or 60-day period, because the old man is his lack of leadership ability. The people that voted the old man, they brought calamities to us. And that what we are going through now. You know, it's so sad. Some of us don't even get the meal of going to America, but if our brother and sister then would travel to America, that would be denied. It's so sad. Because they never shine their eyes those days to bring good leader. Even if you never wanted President we are, but you go bring Joseph Boakai. Hey, my people. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so kindly, my brother. Thank you. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Here.
Yeah.
This is Omer Wule from West Point.
Okay.
Yeah, but we are here. You see, people, they don't know what they are doing, what they are venturing into. They were so easy of discrepancy in the picture we are like government. And they see what they show that now they are getting it. They set people there in government to do bad things, to do bad things, to get the Georgia government by image. So that one is coming out to them now. And what you see is coming back to them. You see, the council of churches, what the council come from? They come from the Bible. When the Pharisees and the Sadducees, when the government, when they put together the former, the Hebrew council, that's the council come from, go in Matthew. That's the council where they come from. So that one is a video job, that's why you see the council of churches, you can see the people, all government settlement, all religious settlement, all of them. Just call the more disciples, they say they're going to get very mayor. And that's what they are doing, so that's what they are portraying so. And they will say, Jesus succeeded, so Jesus will succeed. And they will say, so men of God, Bishop Cotton Brown asked to fulfill the scripture at the time. Men know the Bible, then fulfill the letter spirit to overcome to fulfill scripture at this time. You say you call yourself Cotton Brown, you call yourself Reverend, you fulfill the scripture on the negative side. It's wrong. You gotta put yourself there and look at the mirror and look at yourself. And the mirror is what? The Bible. So if you picture one of God, you gotta look at yourself in the mirror. Don't fulfill scripture on the negative side. This thing happens just in the days of Jesus Christ. Ain't it?
Yeah, what the bishop got to do with the passport, Benny?
No, the passport, there are many things they were planning, and they were planning to do. They were doing, they want to bring Jogia down. So the person they put, they were doing it set up for set up. I want thing there now.
Okay.
I want saying that, yeah, I want something there. Ain't it? They said, and I'm going to get an opportunity, each one an opportunity to go to West, because we all are Liberians. But they said that they were doing the wrong thing, but now they are feeling now.
Okay.
And it will hold all of them.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Keep playing the last giveaway, *79 and *24 hash.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Make sure you have $100 on your mobile on your account. Play as many times possible. *79 and *24 hash. You can play and win. Good morning.
Morning, Ezra.
Yeah.
Hello, morning.
Okay.
Yes, Cynthia I'm calling from Singles Village, Blue City. Yes, I don't pray for joy. We are this morning. Yes. Father God, in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, I command George, we are into your care, Lord God. I command his family, his life, everything under your will, morning, Lord God. God, you take away every evil manipulation from his way. God, you God, place away, Lord God. God, you God, we pray for successful incoming election 2029 in the name of Jesus. Commit the King family into your care, Lord God. Even the freedom family, Lord God. We say thank you, God, that you protect them in Jesus' mighty name.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you for the prayer. Hello.
Clarissa. Yeah. I'm going to take for the topic this morning because here. When you see the rescue coming, they keep the rescue people. They came to kill us. So the why you see me, I can hear my thing. When they say to you, you educate us every day. Then copy you with you and your family. Mr. Say, I've been calling for the past time to talk with you. But I can't get my way through. I didn't go to the station for no way. Yeah, Mr. Say, Papa, I'm a rented between now. You say, Papa, men run away. I get 5 children. Yeah. Hello?
Are you in the man get the 5 children?
5 children.
Yeah, are you in the man get in?
I get to you.
Yeah, you say you have 5 children.
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking now. Are you in the man that run away get the children?
Yeah, we get 4. I get one of my niece there. I'm with me. My brother give me.
But why you run away?
I tell them when they go in the bush. I seen how fast they left that year. So me, I can't get for you. You are going. Even carry my phone. I have to retrieve my SIM card. After one, I can get one. I have to keep the SIM card.
So the man leave with the 4 children. The 4 children.
Yeah.
But he get family people. Yeah, you know them.
They don't get they don't have business. I'm a moving on them.
How they will say they're not business? When the children get big, they will not benefit. Then they will say they're not a business.
Yeah, and now they benefit from that. I think my people are having to pay the children's school fee. I want to appreciate it. You say you know well. They benefit from that. They just finish they just finish put behind. Can't get no one to go with the children. Yeah, that's it. Not eating only. I just flower time.
Okay. We listen to it anyway. People listening to you anyway. They're trying to get a problem. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
This is Jackson Tuli. What I want to say, even though you've been having your show, but this station, everybody got problem, but they should not take this station as the job your backing station.
No, my man, wait, Chief.
You the money creator.
No, my man, please, the leader one. Let lead that thing. Yeah, but yeah, I understand, but let leave it as it is, you know. Yeah, I know what you're talking. I know what you're talking, but these things will happen. Yeah.
Okay. That's just what I want to say.
Yeah. Thank you. It will always happen, and there will be wrong.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, brother.
Yeah. How are you?
Yeah, my name is Jeremiah Brown, calling from Bannerville.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your talking point. I will tell you that this country they call Liberia is our country.
Mm-hmm.
When you talk about the Jimbo Basso, way back the Jimbo Basso, they want to own this country. But those people that call themselves, say they are unity party that come into this country here, that is trying to make our people to be frustrated, they will never ever succeed in this country.
Oh, you swearing the people?
Listen to me. The people, I talk about the people who
you swear you let the party.
The United Party people.
You swear them.
Once they come in, work out there, they will never ever succeed. And when they continue fasting around Jowia, they will get that own for the international community. Now we're going up to tell you want to tell me the rule of law of this country. Why everyone all before Baba? Then people fighting for what? Sissy Pope. They fighting all the one. Do you think it's right for this country? Then our country they're going the Supreme Court we're expecting to say something good about the country. They're dragging. But I tell them that this country of Republic of Liberia, when they say the Jimbo Basso people that own this country, they say we sell the country for super fee. But what happened to them? They will know all the money they get in. They will not know how to go for them.
Okay.
So thank you very much.
Thank you so kindly, my brother. Thank you. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. I was going to read some of your comments from our last Facebook feed. We're gradually running out of time. 077-223-9933, 0886-304497. The female line 077-980-375. Good morning.
Yeah. Me from Takamara again. Good morning.
From where?
Morning, Luka.
What happened?
My children will say for school fee again. What take you? I'm here to help me.
But when they're throwing away, they're throwing gap. What are they throwing back?
They get back, but it's not working from now. Yeah.
How many throwing again?
We get 5. The other 3 government.
Ajimbo. You say you get how many?
Three in government school. At least I want to I want them paying, but the other 2 years now I pass me.
You get 5.
Yes. You get 5. 3 in government school.
And you still plan to do more. I say you get 5, eh? And you still plan to plan. All right, we are here. She said you get 5. 3 in government school. And the other 2 that in private school and other school. She's talking about. But they get 5. You see, that's why the brother I call, all these things we have to listen to them. And because the reason why I don't stop people from saying it, because I don't know where God might bless them. So we listen to them. Some people are moved, they help. Some people are moved, they are touched. It is only God will touch someone who moves people. So when they say it, we can shout them all. We listen to them. Those who listening, following, if they are moved, they will say, let me help that person. Yeah, let's take one more. Good morning.
What I say?
Yeah.
I will call you all day. I will just tell you. What I say?
No, but you have to say that.
Yeah, Papa.
The line is not good. Once you call, you don't have to call again. Once you call, you don't have to call. You're getting my goose out. You don't want to be making me be on the show. Once you call, don't call again. Let other people call. Yeah, the opportunity that I'm giving you will not get it from the other station. We're only doing it because this is how it's supposed to be. And let me say to some of you, if you honestly say it, God could move somebody your way. If you lied, you won't succeed. Nobody think you when you call on the show you have problem and someone say they will help. I can just take the money and send it to you. We do investigation. We do. If we're not happy, if we get the information that you didn't, no need to give. People up there, even in Liberia, they work for their money. So when they want to bless you, they honestly want to bless you. Yeah, like some people, some of the seditions that call they are Muslims, I got their names. Someone have decided to bless them, to provide them something for the Ramadan. So let's do it with much respect. Yeah, I'll soon be going. I'm feeling cold today. I know why. Feeling very cold. Let's take the calls. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
What's your way?
Go ahead.
It is me, Mr. Dave.
Yeah, go ahead.
God is blessing this normal organization. I was in a dynamic president. God is actually blessing you. There's no weapon fashioned against any of us or fashion. But the Lord doing is good. So I just want to appreciate you guys for everything you guys are doing. May the Lord richly look in your direction. Let God be your walking stick.
Okay. Thank you too. Thank you so kindly. As God will be my walking stick, so let God be your helping stick too. Right. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. So let's call and let's listen to you. This is not about Georgia. The sanctions are coming, the visa restriction. It's not coming because of Georgia. It's coming because of lawlessness. It's coming because they failed to do what is right. What goes around comes around. Nobody pray for bad things for the country. But when you wish people someone bad thing, other people out, you think when you're beating somebody and put their teeth and everybody happy that you're beating them. No, there are people with no matter how bad that person will be, they will get people. Yeah, they will get people. They will get people. So whatever thing happening, nobody should blame anybody. Let Baka blame himself. Let them find their own solution to it. Good morning.
Yeah, bossy. I was talking, but I got a news for you. And I want your personal contact, please.
You got a news?
Yeah, I want to give you some update.
I don't call my normal radio. Yo,
Don't put it on radio because I will not be your soul when you. This is my number. This is my number. If you say flash me, I will call you back later after your working time.
You get information from me. Call your number here.
Eh?
Call your number. Because someone calling on that line, seeing it.
Or
you want to put your number to it?
Hello?
Yeah, I said call your number. And you're not calling. You're not talking.
Oh, okay, my number. Okay, my number is 0881 66 96 85.
881.
Yeah. 0881 66 96 85.
85. The name?
Dave, Mr. Dave.
Mr. Dave?
Yeah, Mr. Dave, D-A-V-E.
Okay. Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, what we are saying, we're talking like coming off.
And yeah, I got to take. I said, listen, ain't it for you to call from Nuku down with a factory? Eh?
Yeah.
And you said 3 in government school, 2 in community school.
Yeah.
I said, listen. You know,
I don't want to hear that.
Eh?
I don't want to hear the last answer with a sorry for Suji. You're going to. And he got my number.
Okay, you the one.
Yeah.
You're Muslims.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Let me get a number. I think
Boy, get my number. Sanda Kamara. You call me all the last time.
I saved your number.
Yes, you saved my number. Okay.
If I die, it will appear on my okay, it's on 5 7 8 6. Okay, Fanta Kamara, the woman I fasted.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Fanta, I got you on the list, yeah?
Yeah.
I will receive a call today. So probably those of you. But Fanta, will you? And you Joseph Bagauma?
So go on.
Leave it because your community.
The names that the names yeah.
No, don't say you left it. Yeah, the president.
No, but I'm a president. I'm a president. What I mean?
Okay, so I will call you.
President.
I will call you.
Thank you.
Those of you, the Muslims, the fasting. I sure there is something for you people. So
thank you, Ba.
Yeah, right.
Thank you. That God bless you. Thank you.
Bless the president.
Boss.
Yeah. The woman from West Point, you stop. I think I can do it in the mid-verse now. It's not. I'm making fun on the radio. I'm discussing CWF thing. That will make me say I'll get verse. When I get the day my hip hop one morning, I can't. You not let it go. Talk to you. About you see you. I cool man. I rock cool. If I get you the opportunity, you call. Lead up call. Yeah, we ain't got the money in the studio, in the station here. It's an opportunity. Why other stations are not doing what we're doing at King's FM? Appreciate it. You call and God moves other people. They are blessing to you. Appreciate it. Don't abuse it before I get vexed. I say, cool, man. You hear it? Then when I tell you, I let my trap. Talking again. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Call and say what they want to say too.
How are you?
I'm okay, sir.
My listening the last time I called you, I told you that I came down with stroke. And I am a physician. So I'm trying asking you to ask my fellow physician to help me.
Okay, keep listening, yeah? When you're quiet, I can tell you, anybody saying anything, people move. I think I'll just find one day for all this and I say situation because when I'm talking politics, I just won't be on the politics. Yeah, I think I got to find a day. That day will be strictly for the authority kind of thing, and you will get a problem. You just bring all the problem on the thing. Let's talk about it. I think I will, because when I'm discussing the politics, it's just by God's grace. Some people deeply down in their heart when these situations, God will just lead them to call on the show and they talk about it. Instantly, somebody want to be. But I will find time. I will derive at something. Probably when starting next month, we have maybe a day 2 in a week and just talk specifically on these things. Yeah. There are a lot of people that want assistance. There are a lot of people that want help. Trust me. There are a lot of people that want assistance. Yeah, it's good. Everybody challenge. We got to be our brother's keeper. Yeah, that one I can't rule it out. That I will not stop you from saying it. Yeah. So whatever things happening, trust me, I in solidarity with you. I feel your pain, and my heart is like, if I had the resources, I would do it. Yeah. Don't think so. I feel your pain. We will find time. I mean, I announce the number. Let me read. Let me talk to the people online. Yeah, it's not easy. Using was calling Peric Slobber. Good morning, Chief. How are you? You're there in New Jersey, USA. Princess Favor Mina. How are you, Prinzonic? Amara Jala Kamara. You're following from Iron Fat you're following from Brussels. Thank you so kindly for following. Cecilia Logan. Thank you. But before then, before I read your comment, let me talk to Big Joe. Big Joe, we want to throw a little bit light on this issue. Then I would read your comments and we go. Big Joe, good morning. Welcome.
Well, good morning, Israel. Thank you for the way you do, and I know you guys are working voluntarily for your country. Prosperity will judge you tomorrow, and I pray that God will lead you and your family in the King's family. You know, I'm calling this morning in relation to the topic under discussion. When Joseph Boakai is not able to lead Liberia, let him resign.
How you say that?
Yes, the old man cannot lead Liberia. Those who elected him, the calamity will follow them. I'm so surprised to see these people shifting blame after 1 year in power. Shifting blame after 1 year in power is a disservice to the country and for those who voted them. George Weah cannot be blamed for anything that's happening now. The Liberian people who voted you, and even though we know that you rigged the election and stole from the Liberian people, you cannot see why he can't hold. He stole election, you're not able to lead the country, resign. The whole country is in chaos. No law and order. The Supreme Court is afraid to take decision. That's a breakdown of a whole nation. In every civilized society, in every emerging society, the Supreme Court is respected. Anything that comes from the Supreme Court is like a gospel to the people. Because when that court failed, then the country has failed. And this is where we are heading. You see, the government sending police junta on the parliament to beat people up, brutalize people. And the thing that the American people are not seeing it, you think the sanction that they are talking about is for only passport? The sanction they're talking about is about the breakdown of the rule of law and the disregard for the rule of law. You know how much? Do you know how much Americans spend to bring peace to that country? Do you know how much the Western world, including Britain, where I live, the European Union, do you know how much they spent for one old man who has failed in life to come and destroy everything the people they are put together? It's a shame. You think these people are happy to see the military being politicized, the police being politicized? Everything is disgruntled. The world is not happy.
Okay.
Down to the ECOWAS, they're all not happy. Because if anything happens like right now, the whole sub-region is destroyed again. Don't forget, in the 90s, the war started from Liberia all over the place. So these people are not happy. We're talking about passport. What would the Georgia do with passport? You keep the passport 1 year, you've been more than 1 year. What did you do? He gave passport to one photo that was arrested in Japan for being work. Is that Georgia that gave passport? Why are they shifting blame? And to Brother Costa, you know, I feel sorry for you. You're not my guy. That's why I call you Costa. You're not Costa, your name is Costa. You are the father of lies in Liberian politics, the father of blackmail in Liberian politics, and you are a disgrace to your family and to the Liberian people. You should stop talking because you worth nothing. You are nobody. I'm talking it from here. I can say it for free. Costa is nobody. Nobody should depend on Costa. The reason why he's now speaking for the Unity Party is because he wants license for mineral production. He want to do gold digging in Bapolu. That's what he's for this government. He knows what he's doing is not from his heart. So he should stop it. Nobody's going to listen to him.
Okay, Chief.
He has no relevance anymore. So to conclude, I come back to the first statement I made. Mr. Bwaka, I can't call you president because you're not president. You are president for Lofa and the Gisi people. You are a tribalist, you are sadistic. You are a tribalist. Anybody that is not from Lofa cannot win your government. We understand this. This is what the Americans are standing against. The rule of law must come back to the country, or you resign, or they will sanction your whole government. And that's what I'm praying for. Thank you, Israel.
Thank you so kindly, Bijo. Thank you. Thank you for being a part. Baron A. Walker, how are you, man, dear brother? Kadiatu Bebeke Kamara, how are you? Kevin Soko, are you and the family there in the U.S.? Precious Dakuka, say good morning, Israel, my brother. Hope you are doing great and your family as well. Thanks for the knowledge this morning. That hungry non-entity and political Hopojo in Costa and his ungrateful tiny UPS people should take President We Are name from their mouths. It's President We Are God that is working so they are afraid of sanction, but they lie, they will be sanctioned. Kevin Sogo said Liberia's passport issue started very far back, even before the Civil War. 60 days can't solve the problem. Liberia's current problem is the violation of the rule of law among the lawmakers. Josephine Satamwa Amisa, how are you? Abraham B. Kroma, how are you? Say good morning. I joined the conversation from the Islamic Youth Forum for exchange at the Iron Factory community. Thank you, Abraham B. Kroma, for always following. Justin Avery said, for sure, Israel, let it be done on Friday for people who need help. All right, that's what Avery is suggesting, that people who need assistance will get find a specific day for them. Ma Asatu Song, you're watching from South Korea. How are you there? Muyan Sharif, you following from your District 9, Cinco, this morning from Matadi. Comfort David, how are you? Asata M. Miller, you're watching live from your Soul Clinic community. She said, good to be on the show. This government is a complete mess. Shame on them. CDC Papi Sosa Keita for life. Say good morning. Kings FM from Dupo Road Rescue turned to big excuse manager. Your expectation for 2029. Lucia Lucky, she said, good morning, my forever loving President George Mananwea. To all my favorites, Mr. We are here, Mr. God sent William. Thank God Almighty for allowing us to see another successful week. Agatha Glasgow said, good morning, my hero. I am watching from Thinkers Village, RI, a row where the common citizen children live. Oh, Emmanuel Quay said, good morning, big brother Israel. I am watching live from Bond County, David Downey Town. Adama Kane said, good morning, boy, we are here. I'm watching you from Sino County, Buto. Thanks for the show. Sooner Foster said, good morning, Israel. I'm watching from Broadway Bible College. Matthew N. Doe said, good morning, my dear brother. How are you this morning? I'm excellent. He said, I'm following from Grand Crew County, Shastan, Down Beach, Jekwepo Community Center. My name is Matthew Namwe Doe, CKA DJM. My dear brother, our government are not together because they are not working together in Liberia. Bangali Dolly said, Asia boy, I see it. I'm watching live from Abidjan, the Cote d'Ivoire this morning. Patricia Levin Mart, she said, good morning, boy. We are here. Hope your weekend, of course, it was good. Afric Smooth Semini, you watching from River G County. Prince Kennedy, you watching live from Unification City. Said, no, this gonna simple English. Totman Slangwolo, you're watching from your comfort zone in Dolos Town, Magibi County. Helena Kamara, say good morning. You're watching from West Point. Ambassador Joe Eno Cooper II, you're watching from Batnersville Estate. Okay, I will check it out. Queen Odell Grateful, you watching from Freeport, Abuja community. Elijah Sipo, you're watching from New Georgia, Gardnersville. Okay, J. Queen Davis, you watching from Batnersville Estate. Prince Gay Wogwe, you watching from the township of West Point. TASW Bro, you watching from the township of Johnsonville. Edward Kule, you watching from City View Community. Atita Kamo Shane, you watching from Hotel Africa Road. Ibrahim Abu Sharif, you watching from Painesville City. Mary Tule, you watching from New Georgia Estate. Joseph Allison, you watching from Maryland County. Of course. Dumont, Love Dumont, you're watching from Johnsonville. Man Helena Brown, you are following Eric G. Wong, Fanball, Comfort, Bokokoli. You're watching from Carware, Talabue. You're watching from Car Factory, Calfee, Dupo Road. Patricia Brown, you're watching from Rehab Community. George Dakwa, you are following from the AMEU University. Jeanette Colley, you following Frank Tume. You following from Hong Kong. George Watkins Jr. You following from your comfort zone in District Tech Team, Maserati County. Robert Myers, my chief himself. You following Vinicius Giomba. Following from Niku Town, Pierre Charlie. How are you? Mufflet Sissy, the original Konji Konwola. You following from Fargo, North Dakota, the USA. Sophie Blamo, Darlington, and Weir. You following from Waterside Channel Beating. Alfred Sumo Semini, George. Okay, I agree. Yeah, I know it's a call it, yeah, I can do it. That's our own way to appreciate them. Big job. Yeah, the job himself, the chief himself. Yeah, I'm all calling you better. Lord, remember, is married to a cool lady in the US. Yeah, man, I'm proud of him. Big job. How are you? So I'll talk to him. So those of you, he's the one behind, Standing Existence. He's having one of the biggest investment in Liberia coming soon. It's going to be open, and he's stretching hands to many persons, especially during this Ramadan. Of course, he's stretching hands to many Muslims, especially those Uyashans and support of Georgia. So I'll talk to him after, which I will get to you people. William K. Somawulu, you're watching from New York, Staten Island. Say Dogs Community. Okay. T. Diana Exceeding Grace. She said, when UP government came to power, they canceled all diplomatic and official passport and started on a new page. How now can they be blaming the past government after more than a year of insulting their own passport regime? Lead and stop shifting blame, man. Thanks so kindly. Okay, I think Prince Kennedy, how are you? Okay, yeah, okay. Let me come down here. Randy J. Dapo said, bad news for Liberia due to Joe Buckard's failure. U.S. visa restriction loom. Fellow Liberians, the current government of Joseph Boakar's inability to address critical security deficiencies has put our nation at risk of facing U.S. visa restrictions, as Joseph Boakar is to be blamed. Here is why. This is not just a warning, it is a direct consequences of President Boakar's government's failure to act decisively on issues that have been raised repeatedly by the United States government since he took office almost 16 months ago. If these problems are not resolved within the next 60 days, countless Liberians such as students, business professionals, families, and even government officials could be denied visa to travel, study, or conduct business in the United States. This is unacceptable, and the blame lies squarely with the current administration led by President Boakar. The U.S. government has highlighted serious concerns, including the inadequate sharing of traveler information, weak passport security, and the reckless sale of citizenship to individuals from countries already under U.S. travel ban. These are not new issues. They are the result of the current government of President Boakar's negligence and lack of urgency in addressing critical security and immigration challenges. The March 2025 proposal to Joseph Barker from the U.S. government makes it clear that these failures are directly tied to the actions or inactions of the Unity Party-led government, slow reactions to mitigate the security deficiency. While past U.S. sanctions targeted specific individuals for corruption, this potential visa restriction is a direct indictment of the Barker's government mismanagement of our national security and immigration system. What? I leave it right there too long. Yeah, it's good. It's too long. Okay. Yes. I read all these other comments. Yeah. I got to go. I got to go. Our YouTube, those of you on the YouTube channel, it's always good to monitor it. I told you go there and subscribe. All right. Go there and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So, good morning to all of you there. Arvin Mane, you watching from Grand Cape Mount, County King George, Joshua Camo, you're watching from Badnersville, from Brewerville City, Derek Sewa, you're watching from Australia, Gertrude J.D. Williams, she came late today, she's firing from Johnsonville, Branett Habaku, you're watching from Cote d'Ivoire, Rita Hout, she said, let the rule of law pursue them so that they can know that Liberia isn't owned by the Unity Party and Joseph Barker and his clinic. All right. What time has come up with us onto this edition of the program? We talk about it on Kings 88.5. Let's say thanks to all of you. Rose Kai. How are you there, the PhD community? Thanks to all of you that are in Radio Land. Thanks for your comments, suggestions, and recommendations. The way forward on how best we can move our country to Mama Liberia. Those of you in Radio Land, thank you for listening. Rose, talk about it. Return tomorrow, same time, same station. Those of you following us via social media can diaspora and across Liberia. Thank you so kindly for your comments. My name is Andrew Wampoo. See you. Catch you tomorrow, God's willing. Bye bye.